to the Mind Shift Movement Podcast with your host, Alan Johnson. On this podcast, Alan will be sharing with you empowering, effective, and actionable knowledge within the health, fitness, and mindset space to help you make the progress and growth that you desire from your life so you'll become the very best version of you, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So now, get ready to dive into today's episode.
Okay, cool. So I want to speak to all of you guys about confidence today. And this was off the back of a conversation that I've had this week. And basically a guy reached out to me. He's looking for a little bit of help at the moment. So he's someone that has previously lost a lot of weight over the last few years. And then lockdown came about back in March 2020. And then he's basically started to slowly gain the weight again. And this weight gain is causing his confidence to decrease. So he's really lacking confidence at the moment. And then what that's doing to him is it's limiting his positive behaviour and positive actions, meaning like he doesn't feel confident enough to go to the gym at the moment. And the thing is the more that he allows this confidence to take over his actions, the harder it's going to get. So we have something called neuro pathways within our brain. So the more this guy thinks about wanting to go to the gym, but then the lack of confidence takes over and stops him from going, the more he does that action of thinking about going, doesn't end up going because of lack of confidence, the stronger that neuro pathway is going to get, and the easier it's going to be to continue those actions. So I hope you understand what I'm saying there, and trying to keep it as simple as possible. Okay, so that's the issue going on. And this guy also as well, he doesn't really know how to train at home either, like effectively. Doesn't really know whether he's doing certain exercises the right way. And I know many of you might be struggling with this as well. So just let me know, be honest. You know, I see some comments coming in already. And I know it's a massive issue for people because lockdown has been extremely hard, you know, especially in the first few months of it as well, when we could basically not leave our homes and stuff. You know, it was like a house arrest. So I know people are really struggling with gaining weight, gaining size, you know, diets all over the place, their routines are all over the place. Maybe many of these people fell out of healthy habits. So I know so many people are struggling, and, you know, it's hard. It's really hard. And I know that when people start to, you know, fall out of routine, fall out of habit, and the weight starts to gain, and they're putting on a little bit more size, it does knock people's confidence, and then it's a vicious cycle because that lack of confidence then starts limiting the behaviour and the actions, you know, that got them great results before. So it's basically, you know, with this, you know, support, accountability, you know, guidance really massively helps. Okay. So I'm really looking forward to helping this guy, you know, get back to where he wants to be and you know, maintain that phase and then further improve and reaching these targets and goals. So I've got a couple of options for any of you that are struggling right now. Okay, so option A is to come and join our free community group on Facebook. Okay, so we've got a group called the Family Lockdown Fitness and Mental Wellbeing Support Group. Bit of a tongueful, okay. But if you just go to the search bar on Facebook, type in Family Lockdown Fitness, it should come up at the top group. You're looking for a group that's got around 4,200 members within it. And, you know, we're sharing within that group workouts, meal plans, free PDFs, motivation, all sorts of things. It's a positive community, you know, no negativity goes into the group. Just don't allow it, you know, at all. It's not what it's about. So if you want to join that free community, get a bit more support, get a bit more accountability, get some more help and guidance, you know, feel free to join. The feedback's been amazing. Some of the messages that we've had have been, phenomenal. Okay, so you can feel free to join that group. And then option B is to jump on a free discovery call together. Okay, on this call, we will discuss what your goals are, anything that you're struggling with right now. So any challenges that you're going through, whether that be motivation, diet, your training, lack of time, anything like that. Okay, and then we can discuss a plan of how we can move forwards to work together to reach your targets and your goals in 2020. Okay, so over the next 90 days, a massive push now before Christmas. Okay, I'm looking to help more people. I'm going to be taking on more clients. Okay, and trying to change as many lives as I can. And so there's your two options. Okay, you can join. We can do both as well, of course. Yeah, I'd love as many of you as possible to do both. So option A is to join the Family Lockdown Fitness group, okay, on Facebook. And then option B is to direct message me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, okay, wherever you follow me, and book in one of these free discovery calls, okay. That is it from this episode of the podcast. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next episode, guys. Take care.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Mind Shift Movement Podcast with Alan Johnson. Make sure you join Alan's free Facebook community group, the Mind Shift Movement Podcast Community. Please support the show by clicking subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Share this episode with at least one friend that would benefit from it, and share the episode on your social media stories. Please go and leave us a 5-star review to help us reach out to more potential listeners, and we really look forward to bringing you the next episode.